You said something that I don't think enough people fully appreciate or even understand.
Yeah.
Bro, the NBA Finals used to be a lot different. It was an event. It was a colossal event. It was the whole vibe, everything. Now you could say certain people are missing from the final, so it doesn't have the same vibe. Some would say that.
I mean, listen, if we're being honest, it's missing the star power.
If you're not, you got no LeBron, you got no Curry, you got no KD, you got, you name it. And don't get me wrong, dude. Listen, I love Luka. And that listen to that Boston team is just, I mean,
but I just mean even the presentation.
Well,
like at least put the same production.
First of all, I gotta tell you this too. And again, maybe this is a hot take, maybe it's not. I don't know. I hate the announcers they have. They're just boring. There's like you don't. It's that matters, dude. It matters. Like I love Mike Breen.
Yeah, he's great.
But like I don't know. Maybe it's me, dude. But why is everybody so like enthralled with JJ Redick? Like, am I missing something?
It's like, JJ Redick's like first year or two doing like, this, and now he's doing the NBA Finals. And like, okay, I get it, but it just doesn't. None of this works for me. I don't know, dude. And maybe because you don't. Maybe a big part of it is you don't have the star power. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I understand you got Luka, Jason Tatum, you got Kyrie, so it just feels different though. I don't know. I don't know why. First of all,
I can tell you this too, though, and I know you and I are not the only ones that feel like this, because I know a lot of guys that are like, yeah, I'm not really watching the finals. Really?
Nobody cares about Boston except Boston. That's not like a national,
Listen, first of all, listen. Okay, so fuck Boston, we know that, but I talked to you about this all year with that team, man, and Porzingis isn't even playing, so we'll see.
Did you watch Game 3?
Listen, that fourth quarter was pretty cool, though. That was pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty cool until Luka got back to back.
That play he fouled out on was bad. That was bad. I don't know, dude. It's the final, situational awareness. There's a lot. Like I don't know, dude. If I'm I don't know. Again, but I want to talk to you about that guy. What's the guy who smacked the kid?
You want me to put that clip up?
No, I want to talk to you. Let's watch it, and then I want to talk to you about it.
Talk about Bradley Martyn.
Sometimes you know what happens, guys. I'm with you guys on Thursday, and then a lot of shit happens, and then I'm not back here for like sometimes almost a week, and you've already discussed things many times. I want to break this down and talk about it.
That's funny. You saw him? That's funny. Damn, actually.
All right, so let me just talk. Let me just say a couple things. First and foremost, my first take is, you look at this kid. What's his name?
His name is Stable.
Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
All
right, so you look at this kid Ronaldo. He's 5 nothing. He weighs 100 nothing. Okay, he's probably never had a real confrontation with a man in his entire life. He probably never had a real confrontation where you're gonna get into physical violence with another guy. He's probably never been in that world, and he's never really experienced that. Because if you have, you would realize that when two guys are facing off to each other, there's a level of violence that can happen. But if you don't know that, or you've never been around that, you don't even think that that's a possibility that's going to happen. So what happened is, he's looking at this guy. This guy's a fucking behemoth. This guy who's 6'2", 6'3", 250, 260. He's a fucking beast, this guy. Okay? And this little kid with his fucking pajama bottoms and sneakers on is standing there, and you take the hat off of a guy like that, bro, he's lucky he only got slapped in the fucking face. Okay? He's lucky. And
taking his hat off, knowing that he, has
I don't know that he. I don't know that he knows the guy's sensitive about his hair.
I think he knew that. I think it's like well documented.
All right. So anyway, let's say he does know that. This guy's a fucking monster. Okay.
He said he didn't know.
Okay. This guy's a fucking monster.
Well, either way, you don't take someone's hat off.
Right now. You're in this guy's world. You're in a fucking gym. Okay, where full-grown men lift weights. Okay, you're in a fucking gymnasium with full-grown men, and this fucking guy's a fucking beast. And and obviously this guy Ronaldo, whatever the fuck his name is, he's obviously seen videos. This guy throws around massive amounts of weight. This guy's no fucking weakling, and you're just gonna take his hat off, and expect what? Listen. Maybe this guy Ronaldo, maybe he learned a lesson. Maybe other people watching this will learn a lesson. It's not something you do. By the way, then this guy Bradley goes and then he shaves his head. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He looks good. He looks good with the shaved head.
Yeah.
He looks fucking good with the shaved head. He looks good with the shaved head, man. But this is very telling, and it's funny because I read a lot of comments. You got the little fucking kids being like, oh, he overreacted, and then you got full-grown men that are like, good that you slapped the shit out of him, maybe he'll learn a lesson. It's like two different camps. But what I'm saying is, this kid's probably never been in real life involved in a situation where some violence could happen.
Only the chronically online are the ones that are like, oh, he shouldn't have done that, he shouldn't have... Those are the chronically onlines are doing that. They don't go into real life. They don't. Nothing happens like that.
All I'm saying
people in the real world are actually being like, nah, bro. Like, but you don't take a man's hat off his head and disrespect him, bro. You just don't do that to someone.
I mean, first of all, the fact of the matter is, I
think he just met him too.
First of all,
it's not like it's your best friend for years.
I mean, are you taking a look at the size of this guy? Because no one's ever laid hands on you. You think that doesn't happen and that doesn't really happen and it's not really going to happen to me. You're going to fuck with this guy. This guy's a fucking monster. And you're going to fuck with that guy? Please, bro. Again, I'm going to say this. In the real world, when you have women, okay, getting into, like, issues with each other, they do it with words, right? I'm saying with guys, there's always that possibility that somebody's going to punch you in the fucking face. There's that level of violence that's what I think keeps a lot of people in check. Because you know something could happen, okay? But again, if you don't know if you don't know the reality of that, this puts you in a situation where you're standing there with a t-shirt, pajama bottoms, and sneakers, and you reach over and you pull a hat off. This guy's a fucking beast, and you get slapped in the face. I hope this kid learns a lesson. I saw afterwards he had his head wrapped. Did you see the head wrap?
Yeah, I mean he's trolling though.
He had the head wrapped like he was in a what do you call it thing, like the Spirit of '76, like when a guy had the thing around his head, he was walking like with the thing.
What is that?
The Spirit of '76, like in the Civil War. The guy has like a bandage on his head and he's playing a flute and they're all walking like triage, like I mean the guy's walking with a cane. Anyway, this guy wrapped his head and I think he had his arm in a sling. Did you see that? Anyway, I wanted to talk about that. I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was very telling, and maybe if there's one little kid out there that's going to learn a lesson, and I'll go the opposite way too. Even if the little kid has the hat on, you don't pull a hat off. You don't disrespect people and pull their hat off and make them. You don't.
I don't care who you are. I don't care your size.
You don't do it.
You don't take someone's hat off their head. You don't do that.
But I'm going to tell you right now. You know what's
you don't do that.
You know what's never changed since the beginning of time. Never changed, bro. You slap somebody in the face. I'll go so far as to say, yeah, you punch somebody, whatever. Bro, when you slap somebody in the face,
yeah,
instantly, did you see the reaction? He held his cheek, and it turns you into a little child. It turned him into a little child by getting slapped in the fucking face like that. I'm telling you, man. Bro, you slap somebody in the face, woo!
But then I also think, too, is you get slapped like that. Now, I understand the smart thing is not to fight someone who's double your size, but you have to at least defend yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You have to throw something at him.
No, I'm gonna You
take a weight, throw it at his knee.
I'm gonna.
You do something back.
Listen.
You don't just get slapped and then just get bitched.
Like, listen. Well, first of all,
like, I'm not streaming with you anymore after that. Like, if you slap me,
well, first of all, here's the thing too. I think you and I have a very different. You know, you and I look at life a certain way, and you know, listen. I've gotten punched in the face. You know, I've gotten beat up. I mean, you know, I have, man. I So I'm not afraid of that. But if you think you're gonna, and again, I would never put myself in a situation like that. I'm not gonna take the guy's hat off. But to get slapped in the face and just stand there. But really, what else could the kid possibly do?
I mean, you had your friend. There was two of them.
Did you see the shape of that kid?
Let's not get into that.
First of all, let me tell you right now, that kid that was with him. The only thing that I would want to get into with that kid is maybe like a pie or a hot dog eating contest. Because I'm not going to get into a fight with that kid. That kid that's standing there, maybe we're going to get into. By the way, did you hear what happened with 𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗪? He's banned.
For what exactly?
Like, because he signed up with another company and he's promoting, because he's part of the whole thing with Nathan's and the hot dogs. By the way, you know all about that.
Yeah, but he needs to do other shit to make money. He can't just
he joined
wait once a year.
He's a spokesperson.
Yeah.
And he signed him up for a vegan hot dog company. Vegan hot dogs.
Ew, bro.
What the fuck's a vegan hot dog? What's
it
it
made?
The hell
is that?
The fuck is it made out of rubber? The fuck am I eating? Vegan? The fuck out of here, vegan.
I guess we'll get some of those for Father's Day for you.
Fuck out of here, vegan my ass. Anyway, yeah, you and I are in agreement. Somebody slaps me, see, but here's the thing too, though, and I'm not trying to get dramatic. I'm really not, and I've told you this before, and you don't like when I talk like this. I'm ready to die.
You gotta really step back.
I don't want to be dramatic.
You're ready to die.
What I'm saying
from a slap?
No, what I'm just saying is, what I'm prepared to do is protect myself, my friends, and my family. And if I happen to go out in the process, it is what it is. I lived a great life. That's my mindset. So I know that's my mindset. You might think it's a joke and it's funny, but I'm being serious. This kid, I don't think really had many options available to him. He's got his friend there who obviously is probably, I don't want to be cruel, but he's probably borderline type 2 diabetes.
All right, let's okay.
I'm not trying to be cruel. Borderline.
So is so insane to just say.
I know. Why you say crazy shit though? Because I love all you guys. I love all you guys, and I want to make you laugh, so that's what I do.
Hey, everything is a joke here, and don't think for a second that Ron doesn't throw shots and jokes. I've heard crazy shit. Anyway, yeah, I think
who?
The guy you were talking about.
Who, the fat guy?
No, you said Ron.
Who the fuck's Ron?
You got slapped. You said Ronaldo.
Oh, you said Ronaldo.
Yeah, you said Ron. I just repeated what you said.
Oh, I said Ron? I thought I didn't know that.
Either way, I'm just saying, he's a troll. He's a troll.
Well, then listen, a troll gets slapped in the face.
But why couldn't it happen to Neon? That's what I want to know. Why couldn't it just happen to him?
I don't know what it is. I got to be really honest.
God damn it.
I got to be really honest with you because, because of you and all of this, like, I pay attention to stuff and I watch people because I want to know what's going on. I don't want to come on here totally oblivious. So I kind of watch these guys. I got to be really honest with you. And this fucking kid rubs me the wrong way, this fucking Neon, dude.
God damn it, I fucking don't like him a lot.
And I actually think it's kind of funny that I get, like, it's kind of funny to me. Like, he's such a fucking dweeb. He's such a fucking dweeb. It's hysterical, man.
But
it's so funny to me.
I mean, you gotta think, okay, the audience, they relate to who they relate to. There's obviously a lot of people on the internet that relate to that kind of person. I
saw a couple things where they had this, he's with like a hot chick, and then like weird shit happened, and then she dumped him, and all this other shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's so funny. By the way, I gotta say something here. I don't know this guy. He said some nice things about me, so, you know, I'll be honest with you. You say nice things about me, I kind of like you, to be honest with you. But this guy, Kai, and the stuff that he's doing. I watched another thing. He brought on the other guy with he brought on the other guy. I don't know the other guy's name. I forgot his name.
Dude, I sent you a funny ass clip of 𝗟𝗀𝗳𝗏 and Kevin Hart.
What's his name? The heavyset guy. The heavyset guy. What's his name?
𝗟𝗬𝗍,
and then Kevin Hart. First of all, let me just say something right now. Kevin Hart is fucking brilliant for going on that stream. He's brilliant for doing that. Not that he needs it, but
he doesn't need that.
Bro, he's reaching people. He's reaching a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
And I understand, you know, Kevin Hart's Kevin Hart. But I'm telling you, man, this guy Kai, again, I don't know anything. You know, he just said nice things about me, so that's cool. But this guy Kai, man, I was getting a kick. There was some Asian kid there. I was laughing my ass off. Anyway, that's entertaining. I love entertaining shit. I like funny people. And I got a kick out of that. But this
see, that's someone who puts effort into their streams.
This guy Neon. Wow, dude.